Did you know that certain foods you eat daily could be harming your memory and accelerating brain decline, especially after 60? In this video, we'll reveal 3 foods you should never eat if you want to protect your mental health and keep your memory sharp. Stay until the end to find out what these dietary villains are and how to avoid brain damage with smarter food choices. After age 60, your brain begins to undergo natural changes. This is a normal part of aging, but did you know that certain foods can accelerate this process, impairing memory and mental clarity? Over time, many of us begin to notice that our memory isn't as good as it once was, and this can be partly caused by our daily diet. What you eat has a direct impact on your brain health, and the food choices you make can be the determining factor between maintaining a sharp mind and suffering from cognitive decline. In today's video, we'll reveal 3 foods you should avoid at all costs after age 60. These foods are directly linked to increased brain inflammation, which is one of the main causes of cognitive decline, as well as other problems such as difficulty concentrating, memory loss, and an increased risk of diseases like Alzheimer's. But don't worry, the good news is that by avoiding these foods and replacing them with healthier options, you can improve your brain health, preserve your memory, and even reverse the damage these foods cause. So stick with me until the end of this video as I'll show you which foods to avoid and how you can make smarter decisions to ensure your brain stays sharp and healthy for years to come. The first food you should avoid after 60 is processed meats, such as bacon, sausage, and ham. Although these foods are popular in many diets and fast food meals, they contain chemicals and preservatives that can harm brain health. Studies show that these meats increase inflammation in the brain, a major factor in cognitive decline. Brain inflammation is not only linked to the development of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, but it also reduces memory capacity and affects mental clarity. Furthermore, these processed meats contain excess saturated fats and sodium, which are known to increase blood pressure and reduce blood flow to the brain, impairing the brain's ability to function properly. Practical example: if you regularly consume processed meats, you may begin to notice memory lapses. You may have difficulty remembering small details or even concentrating for long periods. Solution: replace these meats with healthier protein sources, such as omega-3 rich fish like salmon and sardines, or even tofu and beans, which offer brain benefits without causing harm. The second food to avoid is fried foods, especially those prepared with refined oils or those high in trans fats. French fries, fried chicken, and other fast food items are high in trans fats, which in addition to harming heart health also have a negative impact on the brain. Studies show that trans fats can alter the structure of brain cells, hindering communication between neurons. This directly affects memory and concentration and can accelerate cognitive decline. Furthermore, trans fats increase inflammation in the brain, which is one of the most critical factors in the development of cognitive disorders. Practical example: if you regularly consume fried foods, you may begin to notice a feeling of brain fog, where your brain slows down and you have difficulty concentrating for longer. This is because bad fats are affecting your brain health. Solution: swap fried foods for healthier options, such as fruits, cooked vegetables, avocados, and nuts, like walnuts and almonds, which are rich in healthy fats like omega-3 south and help reduce inflammation. The third food that may be harming your memory is refined sugars found in sweets, soda, cakes, and other processed foods. Excess sugar in the diet can cause spikes in blood glucose, which are extremely harmful to the brain, especially in older age. Studies indicate that high blood glucose levels can result in oxidative stress in the brain, which damages brain cells and interferes with short and long-term memory. Sugar also causes inflammation, which is another important factor in cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. Practical example: if you frequently consume soda or sugary foods, you may notice that, over time, your focus and memory aren't as good as they once were. This increase in blood glucose is affecting your mental performance. Solution: to replace refined sugars, opt for fresh fruits, which are naturally sweetened and full of antioxidants. Also, try using honey, xylitol, or stevia as natural sweeteners. This will help balance blood glucose levels and maintain optimal brain function. Now that you know which foods may be harming your memory and accelerating brain decline, let's talk about the good news. It's possible to reverse the damage with simple and effective dietary changes. The key is to replace harmful foods with healthy alternatives, which have the power to nourish your brain and protect cognitive health over the years. Science shows that anti-inflammatory foods, rich in antioxidants and healthy fats, not only help protect the brain, but also improve memory, increase mental clarity, and reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. For example, fish rich in omega-3 south, such as salmon and sardines, are powerful sources of brain health, reducing inflammation and improving communication between neurons. Foods rich in B vitamins, such as spinach, avocados, and walnuts, are essential for maintaining cognitive function and slowing brain aging. Now, you might be wondering, how do I make these changes? The answer is simple. Start now by swapping small portions of unhealthy foods for healthier alternatives. You can start by replacing processed snacks with healthy snacks like fresh fruit or nuts. By making these substitutions, your brain will begin receiving the nutrients it needs to function at its best. And remember, a balanced diet is one of the best ways to keep your brain sharp and prevent cognitive decline. The sooner you start, the better the long-term impact. So, if you want to keep your memory sharp and protect your brain function after 60, now is the time to act. So, now that you know which foods to avoid and how to improve your memory with healthier eating choices, it's time to put these habits into practice. Remember, your brain health depends on what you put on your plate. By replacing these unhealthy foods with healthy, nutrient-rich options, you can protect your memory and brain function for years to come. Start making these simple dietary changes right now. Swap that burger for an antioxidant-rich salad, replace fried foods with steamed foods, and choose natural snacks like fruits and nuts instead of processed foods. Your brain and memory will thank you. If you're committed to improving your brain health and want to learn more about how smart eating can transform your life, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. We're here to help you live healthier, with more energy and a sharper mind. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these foods do you eat most often? Comment below and share your own tips on how to improve your memory and maintain a healthy mind. I'd love to hear your thoughts and chat with you in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and share it with friends and family who also need to know how to protect their brains with healthier food choices. And of course, subscribe to the channel to continue learning about how to improve your health and longevity. See you in the next video.